Now, we could look and say, all right, let's say that Home Depot and Lowe's both knew that there was a potential to move into this market, and they both wanted to actually be more efficient, because here's the other thing that goes along with this. These are all customers, right? But these are all also employees, because the employees for these businesses are going to come from the local market. So not only do your customers have to come farther, right? These guys out here at the ends, but so do your employees. So it's going to be more difficult. You're going to be competing for the same employees that perhaps are closer, right? So all of a sudden that may drive up wages, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but that's a different part of it, right? We're talking efficiency. But it's going to be more difficult to draw from these. So instead, if there were one out here and one in the middle and one out here, now they all get the same amount of business as they would with three of them. But customers are more efficient, employees are more efficient, and there's greater competition. That's actually would be much more efficient, but that's not what happens. They all stacked up here. And so here's the question. If market capitalism is not efficient, how do we create efficiency? All right. So here's where government can come into play. Here's where regulations can come into play. Let's say the city planners for the city of Franklin or Oak Creek or your local community actually studied game theory, actually studied economics, and wanted to make the process better for the residents, the employees, and the customers in that town, in that city. They could say, listen, no big box stores can be within 3 miles of each other. And let's also say that no big box stores can be centrally located. They have to be at least 6 miles or 3 miles from the city center. Well, now Lowe's and Home Depot and Menards look at this and go, okay, we still have the opportunity. All these people still own homes. But we can't be within 3 miles, or we got to be within 3 miles of the border, or we can't be too close to the center, something like that. And so one goes here. Now, here's the interesting thing. If we say they can't be close to each other, and we say they can't be close to downtown, now the only other option is to be out there.